Hello, it's Miriam here. As you may know, yesterday was my 30th birthday. Whoa! And I got a whole bunch of tarot decks as gifts, so I'm really excited to introduce them all to you. I'm going to do a video doing a little like parade of each deck, and then at the end, I'm going to unbox the Minchiate Tarot. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but yeah, it's a really cool Renaissance deck with extra cards representing each astrological sign. I guess there are some for extra virtues, which will be interesting as like additional major arcana cards. And there are cards for each element as well. So that's going to be a really cool deck. And so are the rest of them. Yay! So yeah, I actually got 8 decks from my parents. They went and like bought everything off my Amazon wish list, which was so cool. And then I got some money, so I chose 3 decks today, and so there are 11 in total, and I'm really, really excited. So, without further ado, let the deck parade begin! So this is the Dreaming Way Tarot. Oh, Lenormand, rather. But I got the Dreaming Way Tarot as well, so I'm really excited about this combination. As you know, I love using combinations of decks in readings, and so I really like it when they actually match like this. So yeah, I'm not going to say too much about them because I'm going to do unboxing videos for each deck, but it begins. Alright, so the Dreaming Way Tarot and Lenormand. Oh yeah, and I got the Tarot Art Nouveau. So Art Nouveau is my favorite art style. Tarot Musha, my favorite deck ever, is done in Art Nouveau style, specifically Alphonse Musha's, but this is like the premium edition of this deck, so I'm really excited. It doesn't even have pictures of the cards on it, but it's a really beautiful box, and I am so thrilled to have this. I've wanted this from right around the time I got Tarot Musha. I was torn between these two, and I didn't get the Tarot Art Nouveau because this edition was coming out at the time, and so, oh, yay, okay. And then to complement that, I got the Art Nouveau Lenormand as well. So I'm really excited about this. It's the first Lenormand deck I've ever seen that's this big, but very cool. And even cooler, it's by Linnea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli, who are my favorite tarot deck author and artist respectively. So extremely excited about this, and really excited to use them with the astrological oracle cards, which are also Art Nouveau style. So, yay! Okay. Oh, this one was kind of a gosh gift because Iris is really like interested in Jesus. So I got the Loving Words from Jesus cards. This is actually the only deck that I've opened because I had to open like one. But yeah, I wasn't sure how they'd read because they just have different passages from the Bible with Jesus saying different things. But yeah, I can tell that it's actually gonna read really well. Like it says this is a cool deck. I really like it. All right, I did religious studies in university, and I focused on Western religions, so that kind of thing is right up my alley. Oh yeah. So I also got the Ostara Tarot. Whoa. This is a really new deck that just came out recently. It's by 4 different authors, and it has a really like sort of divine feminine feel to it. And I'm really excited to use this one with the Shadowscapes Tarot, and I think the Kuan Yin Oracle, but also Connected and Free. I have so many ideas for new deck combinations to use. I'm so excited. It's also a little overwhelming to have so many to like choose from at once. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I love that it's a moon moth. That's the High Priestess card. She's holding a little pomegranate. But oh yeah, I'm gonna do videos for each one, so I'm not gonna go too nuts with the first. I'm so excited. Okay. The next one is the Line Strider Tarot. So this is an extremely cool one. It's like another pretty modern one. It has a really cool sort of watercolor art style. Very minimalist, but with a lot of depth at the same time. This one's going to also be really cool with Connected and Free. And actually maybe even like creative whack pack that I got with the bookstore. And so this is the last deck from my parents, the Minchiate Tarot, which is the one that I'm going to be unboxing at the end of the video. And there we go. Okay. Now, okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, these are the decks that I got today. This is the Morgan Greer Tarot. So this is actually a pretty classic one. It inspired me when I was driving home from Moncton that it'd be really cool to use this one with the Rider-Waite and the Toth deck as a triple deck combination, just to see like hear the like classic voices or whatever. But yeah. Oh yeah, and so this is one that like I've noticed around and I wasn't sure about, and just in the past couple of days I've really had this like strong urge to buy it. But it's the Sacred Rebels Oracle, so I'm really excited about this one. There's a fish card in it that I saw recently that made me really connect with the deck. So I'm really excited about that one. Actually, this one's going to be really cool with the Astara Tarot because it's a very divine feminine one. Even from the cover you can see it's got like a crone and the mother and the young woman. Very cool. It's a baby. Oh. Yeah, and then finally the Wisdom of Trees Oracle. This was kind of a random one at the end that I just like grabbed at chapters. That's how that always happens, but then those always end up being the decks that I like connect the most deeply with. Crystal Reading Cards is one example of just like a random one that I just felt like buying something, and then it ended up being one of the decks that I use the most. So I'm pretty excited about this one. So that's all the decks. I'm opening the Minchiate Tarot now. I'm so excited. I've been learning a lot more about astrology. I actually just got a book today also on predictive astrology, and so I'm excited to get into that. But I think it's so cool that this is a tarot deck that also has astrological cards. I'm excited to get into the system. Apparently the book for it is really good too. It could almost stand on its own. That'll be a cool one to dive into. That book. So it's got a great big book. Love the like dusty rose color of the cover. Oh, it's awesome. Alright. So they're in the box. There's like 2 slots. And that must be the backs. Cool, so the first half starts with the Fool, and the second half starts with the Page of Swords. So, as usual, I'll go through them and I'll just show the ones that stand out the most to me. I don't want to give them all away. But at the end of the video, I'll draw a card for everyone as well. I almost always show the Fool, so. There it is. It's staying there with 2 little like children or angels or something pulling at its legs and clothes. Interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. Like sometimes, oh wow, yeah, it's so different. This is so cool. I'm so excited to learn more about this deck. Oh, it's so different. Interesting. What? Oh, this is like a completely different system. Wow. So it goes the Fool and the Magician, but then number 2, which is usually the High Priestess, is the Grand Duke. 3, which is usually the Empress, is the Western Emperor. 4, which is the Emperor, is the Eastern Emperor. Whoa, 6 is Temperance. Wow, my head is spinning. Okay. Wow, yeah, this is so different. Wow. No, they're really sticky together. Yeah, this is so different. Wow. Beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, these are so cool. Okay. Yeah, the element signs are really amazing. This is the Earth one. That's the one that just took my breath away. Whoa. Oh yeah, you can sort of see it there. It's like a deer with a tree and mountains. I love the like minimalistic use of color in this deck. It's pretty inspiring. Cool. Yeah, the astrological element cards are really neat in this too. It's funny though, they're really out of order. This is really fun. The numbering is interesting. I wonder how they came up with it. Oh cool, it's a pip deck too. I've been wanting to get more like that. So this is like the Ace of Swords. It's really beautiful. It's quite traditional looking with the usual sword going through a crown. Oh, these are neat. Cool. Oops. Rory's sleeping in the room, so he might wake up. These are cool. Wow. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. They do similar patterns in the across the suits of how the pip cards cross each other, like swords and wands. They both pretty much made the same sort of pattern. This is the 9 of Wands. I always feel like I'm making these videos really boring because I'm just like poring over the cards. And the Queen of Wands looks really cool. I like her little crown. Oh, cool. The cups are like big vessels, like Grecian sort of urns. It's the 3 of Cups. It's a lion. So that one's usually about being with your friends. So maybe it's about like loyalty and having fun and yeah. All those urns have little like angel wings. It's like yeah, being at peace with the people who sort of have your back. Oh, that's cool. The 4 of Cups has a monkey in the middle. Because that one can be about like feeling disappointed with what you got. And so it's like your monkey mind. The monkey's like looking in a mirror. It's interesting. These are so pretty. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, in the sword suit, it's a masculine suit. It has a page, but the cup suit, which is feminine, has the handmaid instead of the page. Oh, Handmade. But it also has knights. That's kind of cool. Coins are pretty traditional looking. So pretty. Oh, interesting. Cool. So the different coins have different kinds of faces on them. So like the 9 of coins is all like bird-like creatures. That card usually has a hawk of some sort in it. And then the 10 of coins says all people, and that one's usually about family or coming together with people who support you in your material dreams. This is so cool. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I've looked through the whole Minchiate Tarot. Now I'm going to put the deck together for the first time. Wow. Shuffle and draw a card. So this will be a message that should resonate on some level with everybody. My intention will be that it will be what everybody needs to know right now for their, higher purpose. But yeah, this will be sort of a message for the day, the evening, moving into the new week. I'll be posting a week ahead spread, realistically, probably sometime tomorrow, just like I did last week, but I really liked that format. I used to try to do cards for each of the 7 days, and it just became kind of overwhelming. It turned into a really big spread. And I found doing just a 4-card reading was really useful, and actually I found myself reflecting back on it through the week, and yeah, resonated, for sure. This is gonna be awesome. Okay. I incorporated reversals, so I'm not sure if this is supposed to, but some decks I can just go for it. Alright. Ooh, the 8 of Wands. Very cool. What an awesome first card. I've actually been thinking about this card a lot lately. This is the card of sudden change, related to your passion, your energy levels, usually representing sort of a warm wind of fresh energy coming in and yeah, carrying you towards being able to establish firmer boundaries for yeah, how you're giving of yourself, how you're using your time and energy, and how you're sort of manifesting your dreams. So that's awesome. I love this card. This is a really nice one. I like how it's got like little tulips tied in, sort of white ribbons around all the different wands. So, our sudden change. Let's look at our shadow card here. We've got the Eastern Emperor. So one of our little mystery guys. Usually number 4 is the Emperor. But I guess the Emperor of the East would be like, tell me about yourself. Well, there's a flower behind him. Looks sort of like an iris. The East. To me, thinking of the East always makes me think of like spring and of like, yeah, fresh, new beginning energy. So yeah, with the 8 of Wands there, that's kind of saying that, yeah, you're poised for a fresh new beginning, even if it's only like a feeling. Yeah, you're sort of being delivered to being more in control of whatever you've started recently or are planning to start. And so the higher self card is the 10 of Swords. So what our sort of higher guidance wants to know is that there's a certain pattern that's kind of keeping us from really fully feeling this fresh start energy. It's around us either way, but if it feels like we're not noticing any change, it's because we haven't been focusing enough on what we know needs to change. What really feels like sort of beating a dead horse, and as a result, really not getting anywhere with what we want to be doing. So yeah, with that in mind, know that change is underway. There are a few adjustments still to be made on our personal parts, but we kind of know what needs to be done. We kind of know what we need to stop doing in favor of actually changing, but changing for the much better. Um, yeah, we're getting ready to communicate something important that's been brewing in our hearts that will ultimately empower us and make us feel a lot better about ourselves for so doing. So, yeah, have a great week. Keep an eye out for my blog post. I hope you enjoyed the deck parade and the unboxing of the Minchiate Tarot. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please check out my Etsy shop. Readings on Etsy can be either booked for in person if you live in town, or they can be delivered by email. Soon I'm going to start doing video readings as well if that's something you're interested in. So if it is, feel free to get in contact with me. But my Etsy shop is under Tantramar Taroscopes. You can just search that on there. And if you like, feel free to use the coupon code THANKS15 for 15% off your reading at checkout. All right. Yeah, I look forward to unboxing all of these decks over the next week or so. And yeah, introducing them all to you and getting to know them through new spreads too. So I'll be posting lots of new pictures over the next few days as well. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.